Under fire!
Easy, boy.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
Aw, yeah.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy.
Boy.
First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Sounds like the guy from...
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
So yes, Chinese people love fireworks. There's nothing remarkable about today, but still they go off.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Cool.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies.
So pretty.
But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
You heard Pat. You need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who's that?
Is he with us?
See, I had to shoot them.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
They're coming from the rear!
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out. So that's just what I did.
That
As
one's
the
behind
governor
us!
of New Mexico
Stay on it!
was paying
Cover
for the
fire!
kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
You son of bitches.
I'm putting you down!
Or are you? Dun dun dun.
You're dead!
Feel alive.
Watch out!
chickens with their
Let's
heads
send
cut
these
off.
some bitches running.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a trick to shoot from up there.
You think you can kill me too?
Yep. Yes. That's right, don't aim for the chest, aim
Luckily,
for the
these
head.
shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Leave him to me.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a go of us.
Yeah, he is.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window.
Through the back door. We got you covered. Watch your flank.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left quite mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
See that? I don't even have to aim with
I'm
irons.
putting you down.
Dog. Dad, dog. Put me down, dog.
It was a bit of a slog,
Come
but
with
I
me if you
finally
want to do
fought
it.
my way around the back of the house.
How did you come up here? Oops. My leg. My leg.
And like that,
You'll
I
all
was
be
inside,
dead, you
none
bastards.
the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat
And
in a
upstairs, I
trap.
found Billy and Charlie Bolton. Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. We were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. You Garrett's men were dropping like flies.
I can keep
but
this
they
up
just
all
kept
day.
on coming.
I think I got one.
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
He'll kill us all.
That was just pretty damn close. Clear, even to Billy. But maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
Yeah,
They
you
directed
got
that
this.
order at me, and I thought, why the hell
Bow.
do I have to? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Make a run for it. Those poor sons of bitches are done
They
for.
would have fled in that fight. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Whee!
Gonna cut you a new one.
Oh! like something out of my Japanese anime.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
You're dead.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Can be Terminator. Model 101. To be fair, that would make a lot of sense if I was the Terminator.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star. You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake. In a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
My god, the chickens are invincible. Run for your lives.
Stepped inside, and
Hello. Oh.
last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Man, what a brutal way to go out. Hanging. Everyone watching. Did you poop yourself?
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
And now it's innocent.
He was with John Kinney's gang. And they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine.
Let's see. Bulletproof-ish. See, what do they offer? What do they offer?
Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too.
Juarez. Racial reasons.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Yeah. Got that.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun. I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy? That little son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Did I?
The kids raised a huge ruckus. Hell yeah. That scattered gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for it.
Oh my God!
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could. Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape?
Garrett's gonna kick our ass! Can't have gotten far!
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Where'd he get you?
I tried to be stealthy, sneak my way past.
With
This
my
town doesn't have a moment's peace.
howitzer shotgun. Yeah. Quiet. Oh, I think I accidentally hit two.
You! But hell, they weren't all waiting for me.
Well,
Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Show yourself, coward!
stick around.
I'm here! He's in town somewhere!
Me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Give it up!
They're shooting in the street.
I'm here!
Get your headstone!
There's children here.
Don't let him get away!
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for four-legged grass eater. Smelly, sweaty, hungry beast. The price is too high, if you ask me.
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
So now the Mexicans doomed.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Yeah,
Gone.
kid.
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Oh, thread the needle.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy, and all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down. He was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
He's drunk with blood!
It's a dog. Put you down, dog.
Let's do this!
We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back.
Damn. Just soaking up the bullets. Put dog food. Oh, 2 for 1. No extra points. That's bullshit.
You won't get away with this.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. "Hello, Bob," I said. "I think you better let me go." And he says, "I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun." So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Fucking cheeseburger eating bastard.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Goodbye, Billy.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Where's Doc Holliday? I'm your Huckleberry.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clanton. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There! ¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help them, passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
There's a hot girl. Come on, hot girl.
None. Damn. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often. Appearing great numbers from above rained down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else.
Jesus! Depopulated the village.
Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end.
Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me, Apaches. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Put some holes in him!
Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my
Such casualties.
He's getting away!
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
But I was going to pick my item. Oh yeah.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this. Oh!
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the prey. Time for the hunter to become the hunter. Time.
All right, jeez, you said it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wild. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Yeah, you old bastard.
I yelled out, Clanton, I'm coming for you! A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I needed to get that old man off that.
My body is full of holes and it hurts. That's what she said. I'm Wolverine.
Contraption jammed to death. What I had to do to you? Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
What happened? Did I just get meleeed? I wasn't paying attention. No, not again. So sad.
You one stupid sumbitch.
You won't sleep, bitch. Yeah, I can't really argue with that.
What a piece of crap!
Wow.
I don't know how you lived this long.
Fuck. Have fun. Dad. So bad at this game. So bad at this game.
Son of a bitch! Where'd you get that?
walls.
Cowboys made it out of there alive. And told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day.
Bastards.
They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Whew. So bad it was. God damn, I'm so terrible at this game. How'd you derp, 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 derp.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo. I had tracked him and the cowboy.
Somebody's coming!
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss
Kill
you off?
him.
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why.
Herb's coming!
Get ready, boys. First, I need to tell you about the Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious. Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons lost his head. So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
Kill him!
I can't see a damn thing. Classic reference.
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Run, hunting those outlaws. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
I am the Earp.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
Come out, you yellow bastard.
You maniac!
Anything?
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. I was beginning to wish I had one myself. But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
That didn't work out for me.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
Hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That was all hat and no cap.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him. Doc Holliday.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot. Where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
You. Dynamite. And you.
Oh, it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
But I had technology. Science. I had science.
It's almost as good as me. You can't hide from me.
Can't I? It's the ground. Oh no! Ah, my game. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me? Oh no. Why? Ah, fuck.